Good morning, everybody. We are here in the showroom today to talk about Denago. They are a youth brand of power sport machine that we picked up a couple months ago. We used to carry Apollo, carried them for a long time. Great little machine. Denago came to us with a little better product, in my opinion, and a little better warranty. So I'm going to flip the camera around here and let Nate talk about some of the different models that they have. Now, we don't have the Mudhawk 6 here, and I'll let Nate talk about that. And we don't have the MX dirt bike here, but we will mention those in the video. So here we go.
Hi guys, Nate here with Matt's ATVs. I'm just going to give you a little run through of the products that we've got from Denago here. We're going to start here on the smaller side. This one right here is going to jump us off with the eHawk 6. This is a full electric. This one's going to take about a 4-hour time span to charge from 0 to 100%. Once you're fully charged, you've got about a 40-mile range that you can get done on this one. There is an app you can download, which will allow you to set specific speeds, set speed governors. You can also remote shut this one off. The kids get going too fast, get too far away from you. It's a good safety feature to have to be able to just shut it down on them. Another good thing with this one is if you live in the neighborhoods or anywhere residential, it's going to make absolutely no noise. So you're not going to bother the neighbors. You're not going to have to worry about oil changes or anything like that on this one. So,
and Nate, what age rider is this designed for?
This one right here is going to be for about 6 years and up.
Okay. So it actually has a 6 up rating.
Yep, 6 up rating on this one.
Okay. Yep.
So anybody 6 years and up. Now,
cool.
Plenty of power. When you unlock this one, I'm about 160 pounds. I can hop on this and it'll tow me around at 15 miles an hour all day long. So
very cool.
Yeah,
eHawk
very nice.
6. And what's the out the door price on this one roughly?
Out the door price on this one is going to be right around $1,650.
Okay, there you go. That's a great price for an all electric quad.
Now, one thing I didn't mention on this, but it's going to be something that's all the way across the board on all the Denago products, is that you're going to get a 6-month parts and labor warranty on this. So any issues at all, you come back and see us here at Matt's ATVs. We're going to get you fixed up and hitting the road.
Okay, very cool.
Next up, we're going to jump to the Mudhawk and the Trailhawk 10. Now, there would be one in between these. Matt did mention the Mudhawk 6, which is going to be a carbureted 110cc, has disc brakes, has the remote shut off and a remote start. It's also going to have the 6-month parts and labor warranty. Okay. We should have those back in stock shortly.
And it's about the same size as the eHawk 6?
About the same size, body size. Yes, it is.
So still a 6-up machine, small, but it's going to be gas powered, obviously.
For sure. Those were really, really popular. We'll have them back in stock soon. Okay. Moving over here to the 125cc Trailhawk and Mudhawk 10. Now, the differences in these two are going to be obviously the shape. You've got a little bit more sporty setup here with the Trailhawk, a little bit more utility setup with the Mudhawk. Some of the features on these are going to be that they're 125 cc's. They are fuel injected, so no choke, no worrying about cold mornings. Just fire them up and let's get riding.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Also going to have the 6-month warranty. They do have disc brakes, rubber motor mounts, so not a lot of vibration. They're going to come to a good stop. You do have the remote shut off. Also have a safety tether. So we're keeping.
And these have a remote start too, right?
They do. Yep. Okay, you can also start them with the remote.
So start them and stop them. So if they're out acting crazy, you can shut them off. And then without having to walk all the way back out there, if they're not sure how to restart it, you can hit the start button and fire them back up.
And to go even above and beyond that, to build on that a little bit, if you keep the key fob with you, if you hit the lock or shutdown button on these units and take that key fob with you to work, if the little ones find the keys while you're not home, they will not be able to start and fire these units up until you come home and unlock them.
Very cool.
Great thing to have.
Awesome safety feature.
Both of these units right here also carry the 6-month parts and labor warranty. They are going to be right around the $1,650 out the door, $1,700-ish out the door range right here.
Okay. And what age riders are these really designed for, Nate?
So these are going to be about 10 years and up.
Okay.
And as far as how old you can get a rider on these, I mean, 15, 16, it's very foreseeable. It's going to be more of a body size thing. But once again, I'm full grown at 160 pounds and I can have a lot of fun on one of these things.
Very cool.
That being said, you also do have a speed control right here on all of these units. You can dial that in, which won't let them get into the throttle as much. So that's going to slow the unit down.
Very cool. Very cool. So, So on the shifting of these, Nate, are these fully automatic or are these?
Great question. Great question. Forgot to mention that. Yes, they are all fully automatic, from the electric to the Mudhawk 6, Trailhawk 10, Mudhawk 10, all fully automatic with reverse.
Okay, so they got the reverse on them.
On the electric model, it's going to be a push button shift from drive to reverse.
Okay.
On the gas models, you're going to have a little shifter here on your left-hand side.
Okay.
So forward to put you into drive, back into neutral, that puts you into reverse.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay, and so what's the out the door price on these roughly, Nate?
Yeah, so these are going to be about $17.48 out the door.
Okay, that's
that's fees, assembly, shipping, everything out the door. 6-month parts and labor warranty.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so moving on to the dirt bikes.
Moving on to the dirt bikes. So we are missing the smallest one here, which would be
sold out
the
of
MX
those.
model.
Yep.
That's going to be our fully automatic model. It is going to sit a little smaller than this one.
Okay.
So that's going to be for your beginner riders that are just starting out.
Okay.
They do have plenty of power. They also do have the speed governor screw on them, so you can dial it back if you need to while they're learning.
Very cool.
The out the door price on the MX is going to be $8.99 out the door.
Okay, on the MX. Okay, that's
on the smaller one.
Little brother that we don't have here. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
So moving up to the MX1. The MX1 is going to be a semi-auto, so it's going to have a shifter on this side, which you do have to operate with your foot.
Okay,
but there's
foot shifter?
Yep, foot shifter, but no clutch. So
no clutch.
Nothing up here. If the kids don't know how to downshift, if they're not used to pulling that clutch in when they come to a stop, it's going to be just fine. They can be in 4th gear at a total stop, and it's not going to die on.
Very cool.
So very cool.
So is this kickstart and electric start?
This one in particular is kickstart and electric start.
Okay.
The MX, the smallest model, is going to be electric start only. There's no kickstart on that.
Okay, no kick on the MX.
So
we'll try to get some videos of the MX too once we get them back in stock, but you can kind of see it's going to be real similar to that guy.
Yep.
Okay, so out the door on the MX1, Nate?
Out the door on the MX1 is going to be about $11.99.
$11.99. Okay, great price point. Still got that 6-month parts and labor warranty on it?
Yep, 6-month parts and labor on everything Denago. Yes,
okay,
sir.
Very cool.
Yep.
All right.
Moving up from the MX1, we've got the MX2. This is going to be our 125cc model. This is going to be one that the kids and adults alike can get out and have some fun on. It's got disc brakes. It's going to, it's kickstart only on this one.
Okay. And it's 125cc.
125cc.
Okay.
Disc brakes, stainless steel exhaust. It's ready to roll.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. What's so breakaway clutch levers, breakaway brake levers
on any of the ones that are clutch driven. Your levers are going to be breakaway levers.
Cool.
So on MX2s and MX4s, the levers are breakaways.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yep. Sorry, so I'm gonna kind of combine these two together because they're very similar. So moving to the MX4, you're gonna get a little more power. You're also gonna get the external oil cooler here. The gear pattern does change on these, but they are both 4 speeds with clutch.
Okay.
On the 125, you're gonna have your normal gear pattern, 1 down, and then it's gonna be 3 up.
Okay.
On the MX4, it's gonna change up a little bit, where neutral's gonna be at the bottom, and every gear is gonna be up.
So it's gonna be an all up.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Very, very good for beginner riders. If they haven't learned a regular gear pattern yet, this is a really easy bike for someone to get used to.
Very cool. So 140cc?
140cc.
On the MX4, and then 125cc on the MX2. So something we haven't really talked about is colors. So what color options do we have in? We'll just start with the dirt bikes.
So in most of everything from the 4-wheelers over, they have a lot of the same colors. On the dirt bikes, they're going to be kind of a dual color, where you're going to get plastics of one color and a frame of another.
Okay.
They've got red, they've got yellow, they've got the orange, they've got the white. There might be one color that I'm forgetting, but on the dirt bikes, I believe that's about it.
Okay, yeah, looks like we got a nice little picture here too. We can zoom in on. So yeah, there's some of the color combos.
Blue and red.
Yeah, so yeah, the blue is got a red frame on it. Looks like the red's red on red, and that's going to be the gray and orange, and then that's the what is that, lime green and white?
Yeah, I think they call that the lime and white.
Yeah, lime green white. So very cool. Well, that's I think that's going to pretty much wrap up the video. Appreciate you guys watching. If you guys have any questions, just leave us a comment or give us a call. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.